Hi everyone, this is Ginger with Gingerberry Creek, and today's tutorial is going to be how to sculpt the fingers on Grump's hand instead of wrapping completely over the hand like I've done in one of my other tutorials. We're actually going to be going into the seams on the side. So I want to show you how to do that because I didn't know if it was a little confusing. So I've got my hand here already, my arm and hand ready. You'll also need your upholstery thread, which is, this color is green. So you'll need about 40 to 50 inches doubled over. I always like to have more just in case. And then a long doll needle that can go through the hand quite easily. Otherwise, it gets a little tricky. You'll also need to have your pattern handy to show you all the spots here to go in and out of. And then you'll need your heat erasable ink pen. So I've already ran my upholstery thread under the iron to straighten it so that it's not all curled up on itself and stuff. So, and I've already threaded it on the long doll needle. So what we're going to do is we need to transfer the sculpting dots onto our hand. So I found that the best way is to kind of lay the pattern piece onto the hand and align it the best you can. And then what you'll need to do is take your heat erasable ink pen and mark each of the spots. So just poke through the pattern piece and make a little spot for the ones that are actually kind of on the hand, just like that. And then you see, there they are. You can make them a little bigger so you can see them better. Now the A, C, F, and I are all along the seam. So that's going to be, A is going to be over here. C is going to be right here in that crease. And then F is going to be out here. So we kind of need to look at it here and then mark it. It's going to be out here. And I is also going to be out here on the seam. So just like that. And those line up with these dots. So then you also need to make sure that you transfer the back side also, and those are on here. So you've got D, G, and J here. So we just kind of line these up again. Try to line up your other outside dots the best you can. And then we're going to transfer these dots again. Just poke straight through the pattern. Just like that. If you need to adjust a little bit, you can. If you feel it didn't get quite in the right place. Alright, so those are our sculpting dots. We have the ones at the seams. We have the 3 on the front side and the 3 on the back side. So once we have those, then we need to start sculpting. All right, let me get this ready. So on your thread here, I've got it doubled and I've put one single knot here, because all we're going to do is we're going to leave kind of a long thread tail so that we can knot it off and then hide those thread tails. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into dot A, and this is where we're going to leave our long thread tail right here at the beginning. So I'm just going in between the seam, where the seam is right here, right where we marked it. And then I'm coming out on the top of the hand right here where dot B is at. Just like that. And we're going to pull. Straighten up your thread down here. All right. So I've left this long thread tail. And now when you do this, you're going to come up and go in to C right here. So we're going in at C, and then we're coming out on the back of the hand at D. So then you want to pull your threads, hang on to your long thread tail, and you're going to pull your threads kind of tight. And then we're going to bring the thread back up to C. And this time we're going to push over to E. So we're going to push over to that dot, and then we're going to pull these tight. Next, you're going to bring your thread up, and we're going to go in at F, and we're going to come out at G, which is on the back side of the hand. And we're going to pull. Make them kind of as tight as possible. As we add these, you'll be able to pull it and it'll get tighter. So now we're on the back side of the hand. We're going to bring the thread up. We're going back into F. And now we're going to go over to the front of the hand here at H. Pull it tight. Again, come back up, but this time we're going in at I. And we're coming out at the back of the hand at J. And then on the back of the hand, we're going back up to I. And here's where we're going to now come out back over here next to our beginning thread tail. That's why you need the long doll needle to be able to do that. And we're going to pull. And now just kind of pull them a little tight. Get them to sculpt down a little bit more if you want. Move the felt a little bit. Just like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to need to knot this off. So I like to make a double knot. And then we'll hide those thread tails. Okay. So we've got them sculpted, and now I'm just going to trim. I'm going to trim back here where my knot is. I'm going to take this needle off, or the thread off this needle, and I'm going to re-thread with all of the threads onto that needle. And on this back side, I'm just going to insert next to where this knot is, and then push the thread to where it comes out, just like that. And if you pull it nice and tight, sometimes that knot will snap into the fabric. If not, it's okay. There we go. So now we've sculpted one of the hands for Grump. You would just take this over to your ironing board and get rid of the sculpting dots, and then this will be ready for the dry brushing. So go ahead and do it that way, and then you would do your repeat it for your second arm and hand. Well, that is all for today's tutorial on how to sculpt Grump's hand. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. I hope it's been helpful, and please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.